Hi everyone, Janette Price with Equity Real Estate in the beautiful state of Utah. Today we're going to talk about existing older homes. And I want to show you what I did when I built or bought an existing home that was so outdated. It was built in the 1980s, and that is a fabulous year to buy a house. To buy an existing house is you want to look for maybe one that's in the 80s. In the 80s, they started to build these big sprawling ramblers, especially on the East Bench. Now, if you're not from Utah, the East Bench is on the Wasatch Mountains, and you're going to look at North Salt Lake and Bountiful and Centerville and Farmington and Fruit Heights. They started in the 80s to build these big, in the late 70s, well, earlier, but they started to move up the mountain, so you get a little newer home if you move up the mountain. But they had these big sprawling ramblers, and a lot of these Bountiful residents loved their homes, and so they've stayed there for years and years, and they're 40, 50 years, these one-time owners. And if you can find one that has been well maintained, meaning things have been updated, the roof has been updated, the mechanical has been updated, the cement, the foundation is in good condition, you got a diamond in the rough there. And so let's go take a look at what I did in my home. Here's the front of the home. When I drove past, I thought, okay, here's a cute rambler that kind of looks Americana, and I thought it had some charm. Of course, we would need to remove those big shrubs, take down some trees, take down the front porch railing, and clean up the yard. Also, remove that picket fence and those beautiful rose bushes. This is what it looked like after we did that. It made a big difference. The problem with older homes is sometimes the size of the shrubs. Big shrubs definitely age a home. When we walk through the front door, we're going to enter the living room. And what I'm going to do in this tour is show you the pre-renovation pictures, and then I'll show you after we renovated. Okay, so here's what we did, and it wasn't much. We replaced the carpet with hardwood, took down the chair moldings, replaced the baseboards, and painted the crown moldings and window panes white. And of course, took down those heavy curtains. This is what it looks like now. Nice and bright with lots of white and soft colors. We also added batten on the walls. I want to tell you though about the crown molding. When you want to beef up crown molding and you don't want to pay for the big thick boards, or you can even beef up baseboards, there is a cheap trick. Add some thin molding about 4 inches down if you're doing crown molding, or 4 or 5 inches up if you're doing baseboards, and then paint that all white. It's an illusion that makes the eye think that there's a big chunky piece of molding there. It's very inexpensive to do. Now we're going to go straight through the doorway into the family room. Now this part of the project was the most expensive part. This entails the kitchen. Kitchen should always be the most expensive. We spent $55,000 on moving the kitchen to the family room area, and then the family room area to the wood shop, and I'll show you that in a minute. Behind the buffet though, where the dishes are, I know that's hard to see with all the paneling, is a very small galley kitchen. I don't know why they would build a big house with such a small kitchen, but they did, and I guess that worked for them. We removed the galley kitchen and made it a sitting area, which is just off the dining room and the new kitchen. This is the old dining room, and this is the new dining room. Basically, all we did here was add some shiplap and trimmed out the windows. It was pretty easy to make it look good. This is a really good view into the sitting area, the dining room off to the left, and the kitchen. Remember the pine ceilings? Well, they're still pine, we just painted them. Now when you paint pine or you paint oak, there's going to be a resin that comes through that, and that's what really, I think, turns that polyurethane an orangey color. After time, sometimes you see those cabinets or handrails or something, they start to go orangey. What you have to do is you have to prime, and you have to get a good primer, an expensive primer. Don't go cheap here. And we painted primer twice, and then we painted 2 coats of white paint. The cabinets were done by Anvil Cabinetry, and they're knotty alder painted white. and the perimeter is a honed quartz, and the island is just a white quartz. We feel like this turned out well. It opened it up. We had enough room between the island and the walkway here where the stools are. There's plenty of room to have a lot of family and friends gather around that island. So now I want to take you to the family room. Now remember, this was their family room, and walking through that door, you would go into a wood shop. We wanted to convert the wood shop to a family room. So what we did here was just finished work. We added some extra sheetrock, some clean sheetrock. We had an electrician come in and do some more can lighting. We trimmed out windows, and of course new flooring. This is the back hallway, other side of the house. There's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. This is the master bedroom. A lot of green carpet again, and just added new lighting and paint and new carpet. And this is what it looks like now. Main bathroom or master bathroom, more green carpet. We really saved a lot of stuff here. We did change the shower out to a walk-in, but we kept the countertop. We got new sinks and faucets, and there you have it. Second bedroom, they used it as an office, and so did we. Anyway, just took out the carpet, changed it to hardwood, and kept the windows, and really makes a difference just lightening it up, making it simple. There's another bathroom on this floor. I hope you enjoyed this video. There are a lot of homes ready for a facelift. They're waiting for you. You can do it. I know you can. It takes patience. It takes some hard work, but the results are absolutely gorgeous. So join me for the next video. Thanks for watching.